Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me once again in the city of Ajaxville because basically everything has to be named after me. Anyway, we're in City Skylines and I have the game paused at the moment because there's just one little admin thing, or actually probably two little admin things I want to get out of the way first before I attempt to deal with situations arising from the end of the last episode. Right, the first one was in the end of the last episode, well, at some point recently, we achieved a certain city status, which was big town, right, goodness me, which meant I could put down high density zones. What I hadn't noticed during that episode was that there is a separate tax rate for high density occupation. So what I've done is I've put all the high density, the residential and commercial and the office blocks at 11% tax rate. So low density is still... Is that right? Do you think I should charge low density more or less than the high density? I'm going to leave it like that is because I've played on a bit and it does seem to work okay. So that's fine. So that's one admin thing out of the way. The other thing I've done, and I sort of mentioned this previously, was my farm here to get up to the next level, which I think is going to be level 4. Level 3. Oh. No, I am level 3. I'm going up to level 4. We'll need 550 jobs. Producing resources is no big deal. I've managed to achieve that quite easily. But getting the number of workers up to go to the next level was a little bit more challenging. So what I've actually done is I've redesigned the farm a little bit. I've actually extended the farm zone itself. Out to, actually what I've done is I've moved this stretch of road here, this bit here, because it was previously along here. It's further into the farm zone because I was thinking there's going to be no houses built along that stretch of main road ever. That's my plan. So why leave a gap between it and the sort of housing estates we've got here? I'm not going to put houses on that side of the road because they'll suffer from noise and stuff, and that wouldn't be pleasant. Likewise on the farm, I can, because I've moved that road out, I can extend this and put in a little bit more road here and put a couple more crop fields down. And one thing I hadn't noticed was that there is a different glass house, or greenhouse rather, for crops and fruit. Yeah, because there's a crop greenhouse and also a fruit greenhouse, and they look quite different. I did notice that when I laid the first one of these fruit greenhouses down. I thought, oh, that's different. But yeah, that's that. So hopefully that will take us up above the next farm level requirement, and we're currently at nearly 7,500 people. So I think we hopefully should become a small city. Hopefully within the terms of this episode. Right, now, at the end of the last episode, we saw an increase in demand for commercial zoning. So what I've done is I've actually extended this sort of commercial area here off the side of the highway from around this roundabout off over here as well. Because again, I'm not going to have houses here right next to the motorway. That just wouldn't be nice. So I've zoned that for high density commercial once again. And did I make any other changes? Don't think I have. Well, actually, one thing I was thinking, because we're seeing two types of symbols on some of our buildings, like this one here. Not enough educated workers. I think even the factory... Okay, well, it was before you joined me. One of the factories here was complaining it didn't have enough workers. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put in a education zone. Though, actually, looking at this, I do need more residential as well. So, what we'll do... Should we kill two birds with one stone? That's what we'll do. We'll put in a university zone here, I think. Or do we want it off in the green fields? Now, I've had a look at the university buildings. I don't have the campus expansion pack, so these are just the vanilla university buildings we've got. It is quite large. So we could, actually we could because universities do often have large and expansive campuses in some very nice countryside. So we could have a campus there. The question then is, how do my people get there? I'm not entirely sure. I could add in some roads connecting this highway and that highway. I could do that because this is just a highway interchange, and I don't really want to mess with that because I'm still a little bit nervous about building big interchanges and junctions and stuff, because I'm a bit ropey, to be honest, at all that. So we could actually, I'm just getting another idea. Actually, we could do that. Okay, now where we're going to put that then? Our university zone up here. But then again, I quite like having it here because I've got this ready to build. And what we could do is we could have a little junction here. Yes, that's what I will do. I will put in a new little roundabout up here. Okay, so we're going to put in our braces here. We'll need to make sure we're actually above the motorway by one step. Will that suffice? Yes, it will. Okay, right. So, if we go from there to there, I think that's about right. Then we'll take, say, let's take 660 off that way. Whoops. My mouse control is a bit dubious, to say the least. Let's try that again and click it at the right point. 660. 660 there. 660. Oh, okay. We can't make you on that side. Can I not make you on that side? Let's try that again. No, it doesn't want to go. So we need to make you a little bit longer. So it's going to be a little bit off centre, but that's fine. We need that to make sure everything is spaced properly. And then we'll make you 60 up there. 660 there. Okay. And if we draw these round. Excellent. Okay, so we've got the basis of our roundabout. Shall we put some... Actually, let's upgrade them to proper roads, shall we? So these will be highway lanes. Do we want them 6-lane or 2-lane? It's only... we can probably improve it later, can't we? Let's make it 2-lane, shall we? 2-lane. Yeah. Okay, now which way round do these want to go? They want to go around in anti-clockwise format, which is not that. No, you're not going to do it, are you? You're going to annoy me by going round in the wrong way. So let's make sure you go around the right way. There we are. Splendid. Right, so we now want to come off here somewhere. So do we want to use a standard highway ramp? Where's our highway ramp? Don't want two-way. Highway ramp, there you go. Let's take our elevation down a little bit. So you will be coming off, say, here. That is splendid. Right, so into the campus area here. Do I want a 2-lane road or a 2 single-lane roads? Let's try it with a major piece of road to start with, I think. Should we put bus lanes in there? Because buses will probably... No, we won't do that. No, we'll make it look lovely. We'll have greenery. That's what we will do. So we'll take you out of there. And just bend you down there. And we can just have you going straight to there. Yeah, and then we'll have simple roads, 2-lane roads going in here. We will draw this one, I think, on a grid because, well, it's a university. Oh, that's not come down to ground level. Bother. Let's get you down then. Yes, really should pay attention. Are you not? Is that? Where's the sweet spot there? There. Are you on the ground now? Yes, you are. Splendid. Right, that will do. Yeah, so yeah, I think universities tend to work on grids generally, I think. Or am I just making this up? So we will stick you. Again, just an idea of how big these buildings are going to be. So if we get into university, oh, and now I can't afford them. Okay, yeah. Okay, but I can get a refund for these bits of road here. There we go. Okay, and the university building, yeah, they're about 70 grand, that's fine. Should we make it a nice modern university? Oh, this fits in very nicely, in fact. We'll put it down here, down there perhaps. Oh, yes, that looks lovely. I've now got $559 left, or whatever the currency here is. Oh, yeah, you do need water and electricity. Well spotted, yes. Okay, so we could take... Can I take you off there? I can if I go that way. Take you there, and a little bit of electric too. We don't have any houses down there, I think, do we? So we should be okay to take it from here. Can I get you? Yeah, across there. Oh, just touch it. Come on, you can. Okay, we'll get it just across. And then into the zone there. Do you work now? Do you work? Yes. Excellent. Right, well, I'm over 7,500 people. We're earning 10 grand a day, so we should recoup that cost fairly swiftly, I think. We'll pad this out with things like libraries and a bit of a park and stuff like that in due course. Yeah, there's no other real way of getting... We could have a bridge over the motorway here, perhaps. But while we're doing that, we need more residential properties. So let's get... Yeah, I do seem to be sticking with these roads because they are quite attractive, really. That's the main reason for it, really. This needs to be curvy. That. Do you... Well, you curve quite nicely. Can I start you a Yep, you'll do. Okay. Water. Yeah. And yes. And yes. And we'll zone you for a bit more residential. That is splendid. And you guys are moving in already. Excellent. What's going on down here? Oh, lack of educated workers. Not enough I've just got a university over there. Come on. Do people actually go to the university? Oh, we've got 30 students. They've turned up somehow. That's nice. I suppose it would be nice to connect it into the rest of the city rather than having to go on the motorway to get there. But actually I do know universities like that. They're in the middle of nowhere. You do have to travel somewhat to get to them. Now, do I have... There's still demand for workers. Oh, I could buy more land, but I'm not going to do that. What had occurred to me when I saw, again, before the recording started, believe me, honestly, there was a lack of people, there was lack of workers message here, that we could put some more in here. Again, I'm not going to put them on the main road, but I think we can fit another little bit of this road in here. Now, this was with the bicycle lanes, that's right. So I could... Oh, the farm's grown up! Okay, I can now do a clothing factory, farm maintenance, large barns, and a slaughterhouse. Ooh, right, we'll come to those in a moment. I've only got 14 grand, so I'll probably need more than that. So could I put... Let's make this straight. Make this straight. That's it. Click it. There you go. Let's get rid of that path for a start. Sorry about that, chaps. Can we put a piece of road in here? If I turn all the snapping off, will that help? Oh, it does. Right. So if we put you in there... I think I need to get rid of those pylons, won't I? Can I get rid of the pylons? Oh, I'm sure I can. Yes. Let's get rid of you. And you. Okay, now joining up with this junction I think is going to be a bit of an issue. So, what we could do is swing you from there into there. Oh, that looks ugly, doesn't it? Can I do it the other way around? Okay, let's get rid of this bit of road. And why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? If I do that, that works. But we still have, they then have only that one way onto the main road to the industrial zones. I would want them to have another means of getting there. Oh, that looked like it would work. It does. Okay, that will be a very annoying junction, sort of during the commute, during the rush hour. I can imagine that being a very annoying piece of road to attempt to navigate. But okay, that's that. I'm good with that. Can we curve this slightly to... Will we get any benefit from putting more down there? I don't think we will, actually, will we? No. Okay. Well, let's put some more residential along here, along there, along there. That looks good. Oh, and on there. And we'll put our little corner shops here as well. And in fact there. Why not there too? Oh, you could be residential. Any other little bits that have suddenly become available to us? Oh, that's filling up quite nicely, and our demand is going down, so it looks like we're answering people's prayers. But is the right... I've got the right colour there, haven't I? I'm sure I have. Right, so that's doing that. How's our university doing? I've got 37,000. Yeah, nobody's coming down here, but, well, we're getting 92 students. Okay, so can I connect this to the town over here without costing an absolute fortune? I'm thinking, can I? Right, so if we take this road here, the trouble is we are so close to the motorway. There. Although, if I did it here, that's the wrong place to do it from, though, isn't it? That's kind of an old part of town. That's a villagey part of our little metropolis here. No, can I take you down? And then under there, let's turn the bend on, and then bring you back up. To go around there. It looks like I can. Wow. That was remarkably easy. That's an extremely steep bit of road there. But apparently these guys don't seem to mind it too much. Yep. Okay, so that actually gives people from this side of the city access to that other motorway as well, and direct access to the university buildings. What else can I build in terms of... I can build a public library. That cost me 20. That's almost all my money again. Oh, what was that? It's 8,000 people, so I've got an extra I've got an extra bunch of money in the bank balance. Let's stop that and just check, because I went straight past it. Small city. I can build trains, monorails and cable cars. I can enact new business policies. Ooh, lots of new road types. Train stations. Now there are no external train connections on this map, but I suppose that doesn't mean I can't put them here within the map. I suppose they could work. Hydropower, a yoga garden? Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, not a great deal of extra stuff then for going up to a small city. I'm going to need another 5,000 people to go to a big city though, and then... Oh, I get a crematorium. Actually, that does remind me, I did see, again before you joined me, there were dead people, but they appear to have been taken care of, apart from that abandoned building. Let's get rid of you. Okay, you are still zoned though, aren't you? Yes, so you should come back. They are dinky little buildings there, aren't they? Should we put one in there? We'll put one in there, just for the sake of argument. Right, what was I doing? Oh, I was planning on expanding the university space here. So now that I've got that extra bonus for being a small city, I can put a public library in here. I mean, this is out the way. Actually, public library ought to be somewhere closer to home, shouldn't it, I suppose? Can I get rid of you? Yeah. So the public library, where would that go? Could fit it in there. Could fit it in here, actually. This is looking like a huge, great housing sprawl now, isn't it? And I quite like that. It's not quite what I'd planned, but I think I'm happy to go with that. It doesn't quite. It could fit in there. And there are schools here. That is that's a clinic. There is a school around here, so there's the school. I think there's a high school around here as well somewhere. High school. Oh, there it is, yeah. And the elementary school's down there. So it would make sense putting a library. Is that only... We've only got one library? Yeah. Putting you down here somewhere. Oh, that's the farm. Yeah. That. Yeah, let's put you in there. Splendid and lovely. Everyone loves it. Right. Okay. What else can we put? Can we put a bit of a parkland down here? What have we got? Plazas, other parks. Oh, they do play basketball and tennis. I'd like some little less sort of American. We've already got a tennis court, a city park. Well, that's me building one, isn't it? We're not going to do that just yet. Nature reserve, park maintenance, no. What? A botanical garden. This could be. I mean, it's quite close to. It's not a million miles away from the farm. So, ooh, crossroads traffic. Okay, we'll deal with you. So perhaps, yeah, a botanical garden out here. That would work because it could be an agricultural based university or college, couldn't it? Yeah, I've decided on that. That makes sense to me somehow. Ooh, yeah. Ah, this isn't good. Right. How can you check? There's the 85% traffic flow. I think that's quite good. It's not deep red anyway, but that's not healthy. Can I... How can we alleviate this? I think part of the problem is actually... Again, this may be because I moved this main road here. Because there's a staggered junction here, that always upsets the traffic because they've got to stop in two places. What if we took... Okay, let's do that. Let's take that bit of road out here into the Cliffside district and put you back in. You're at bicycle lanes, aren't you? Yeah, because we're very eco-friendly, certainly in that district. We probably want you on a bit of a curve. Okay, we don't need much of a curve. That'll do. Okay, let's see if that helps. I'm not quite sure why there's a bicycle lane on that little bit of road there, so let's get rid of that. So we want to upgrade you. That looks better. Okay, and actually we had some little commercial zone there. Oh, this looks all a mess. Let's get rid of that. And that. And that. Okay, so we'll make you residential. And we'll put commercial there and there. Don't lose the electrics. The electrics is just there. Don't play silly beggars. Oh. Okay, I'll put you there then. Actually, that looks a bit unsightly, doesn't it? So if we put you there. I like to have, you know, in some sense, multiple ways of getting electricity to two places, just in case of the disasters which might ensue. Oh, look, that's eased up already. Oh, excellent. So that whole double junction thing was the issue. Actually, let's look at our traffic again, shall we? It's still pretty red. And likewise over there. Though, strangely enough, these junctions, which used to be really bad, are just hotspots on the junctions themselves. They don't sort of tail back like this does here. So what is this doing here? Oh, again. Yeah, it's that, isn't it, I think. That's the problem. Okay, let's deal with that. Let's do the same thing. Get rid of that bit of path there. Take that road out. Can I put it back in? Going from there. No, because I've got that gravel path there. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, we're going to have to delete you. Sorry, chaps. I know you're a historical district and all that, but, you know, needs must. Progress, apparently. There you go. Okay, well, I'll put a bit of gravel track back in, just so you don't feel too... Don't want you to snap to anything, actually. Can help it. Okay, that will do. And how much damage did I do to the zoning? No, not that. We want green. Green is what we want. There you go. Yep, that'll do. Oh, and they're coming back already. Oh, and again, that junction's eased up. And it's not quite so brilliant red as it used to be. Yeah, okay. The consensus is, from what I've read, discovered that the industries from the industries pack, like the farm here, generate an awful lot of traffic. Yeah, and that traffic is on my roads, going nowhere. I think we'll need to address that. But we'll leave that for a future episode. I might do it off camera, or if I can think of an ingenious solution, I might do it on camera, so you can see what I'm doing. Why doesn't it not go that way? Suppose if I made that one way or something, that probably wouldn't help much, actually, would it? No. Okay, so we're doing really nicely, actually. We're now 8,200 citizens, over 100,000 in the bank again. Residential demand is kicking off again, so we'll need to sort that out shortly. We've now got a little bit of a university. 170 students. We've had at least one visitor to the top botanical garden, which is nice. And we'll flesh that out in a bit. So everything's looking quite nice again now. I think this is working quite nicely. Thank you so much for joining me today here in City Skylines. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, it'd be great to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be lovely. Just click on the old thumbs up button. Even better though, if you've got anything to suggest, recommend, hints and tips, or even criticisms of what I'm doing here in City Skylines, it would be awesome to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below. Other than that, of course, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in City Skylines, until the next time, bye-bye for now.